Now, some of the leading lights of the world travel industry have gathered here for the 13th Annual World Travel Awards. It's an opportunity not only to pick up a prize for themselves, but also to celebrate the achievements of the travel industry in 2006. Let's take a look. Since in 1993, the World Travel Awards have established themselves as the big event in the travel industry calendar. Unlike other gongs, these awards are voted for by members of the industry themselves, making them a sort of Oscars of the travel world.
And the winner is Turks Caicos.
Travel professionals from 80,000 travel agencies in over 200 countries have cast their votes, and winning a World Travel Award has become one of the highest accolades the industry can bestow. Well, to find out more about this year's event here at the Turks Caicos Islands, I'm joined by travel Nick Easen, who's been covering the World Travel Awards for the past few years now. Nick, thanks very much for joining us here on Fasttrack. Let's start off immediately by this year's ceremony. What do you make of this year's World Travel Awards?
Well, there's a lot of travel industry awards. I think this is one of the largest. 3,600 different categories, different nominees are put forward in this arena, and there are 791 categories. So it's a vast array of award winners here tonight.
Let's take a look at some of the winners this year. British Airways Student Prize for the best airline in the world. Let's talk about that.
They've been doing very well. Really, a lot of amazing things with this airline. I mean, he's a tough guy. Ex-Aer Lingus, he's come in, he's done a lot with this airline. You know, he's reduced the pension deficit, he's done a lot in terms of appealing to also the first class all the way down to economy class, and even tackling the no-frills carriers, which a lot of people aren't able to do. So he's done a lot with this airline, and I think there's an endorsement for that.
Abu Dhabi's Etihad picked up the prize for Best New Airline.
3 years on the road, they've been doing very well. Etihad, the reason why the Middle East picked up 8 awards this year. The region's been doing very well. The reason why is that in the travel and tourism industry, people realise with the high oil price, there's been a lot of investment in that region, and the money's just shifted out of the US and more into the Middle East. And so a lot of those travel and tour companies have been doing very, very well, especially Etihad. They're expanding, they've got a new route coming into New York very, very soon. And they have the product right. They've been engaging the consumer, they're very young, they're only 3 years old, so they've been doing very well.
We can't get away from the fact that the World Wide Web has also received recognition in the World Travel Awards.
Amadeus eTravel. It's a system that is used by travel agents. They still use this system. They haven't moved beyond this. But these days, in many cases, they're competing with people like Expedia, Travelocity. When you buy your travel, when you go into a travel agent, you're still using very traditional systems. But these traditional systems for booking are also evolving very fast. So they're actually putting a lot more information, a lot more content on the system, so that when you go and book, if you find out about your holiday, the price of your ticket, you can also find out a lot more information about the destination and what's going on around. So they're evolving very fast as well. It's not just the online environment that's evolving. So that's why Amadeus has done so well here.
All right, Nick. Thanks so much, Nick. Thanks for joining us. Well,